Jaylen, how much time did you put into thinking about what you were going to say before the game, and how did it feel to get a chance to honor Bill Russell like that?
A lot of thought, to be honest. Days I wrote some stuff down, and then I ended up just scrapping the page. And how do you figure out a group of words that kind of encapsulates what Bill Russell's legacy meant to me, meant to the city, and so many others. It was tough to kind of find the words. Tonight was a special night, and it was amazing to be able to play in his honor. Bill Russell was a legend. He was much taller than he was in person, just because of what he stood for, what he represented. So may he rest in peace.
As far as the game itself goes, especially after the slow start, you guys really got out in transition, turned them over. We're up 24-2 in fast break points. With Rob out in particular, how much of an emphasis is it to play small, to force turnovers, to get out in transition, take advantage of the speed you guys have?
Yeah, you said it best. Take advantage of our speed out there. We rebound. That answers kind of, the game for us, and we get out and run and take care of the ball. We'll be all right. We had a little bit of a slow start, but, long game. He picked it up and found a way to win.
The defense without Rob there, how were you guys able to force so many turnovers?
Just being able to have the freedom to make plays. Our system is, catered to what we do best. Having Smart at times guarding Embiid, having Al guarding Embiid. I guarded him for a possession or two. That's giving them different looks, different reads, different coverages, and it's tough, for somebody to try to, make those adjustments on the fly. And Embiid's a great player, and I'm sure he'll look at the film and it'll be better for it. But being able to have versatility is great.
And you and Jason have had big nights together before. Was there anything different about how you guys did it tonight versus in the past?
I would say so, yeah, especially playing in the light of Bill Russell, starting the season off, the memorial ceremony before the game. It was just, unique and special. So I'm happy that we both came out and performed and we got the win. But it feels a little bit better knowing what we were playing and who we were playing for.
Yeah, along those lines, do you feel like you guys made a statement tonight?
It's just one game. It's just one game. We got 81 more to go, so you can't get too high, too low. We both kind of understand that. So we both can play a lot better. I feel like I could play a lot better. I don't think I played a great game. So we look at the film, you work at it, get ready for the next opponent.
And then, did Joe really try to run from that water bath in the locker room?
He did. I don't think he knew it was coming. But I don't know why he was surprised. He was looking around. We happy for him. That was his first win as a head coach. And in the light of Bill Russell here on our home floor, it was special.
Jaylen, you and Jason are obviously close. You've had conversations over the years. But entering this season, you guys seem to have motivations for maybe different reasons. Have you guys talked during the preseason about both you guys needing to take that next step forward together for this franchise?
No, I wouldn't say so. I think what's understood don't have to be explained in a sense. We both are extremely competitive. Both are trying to get better, trying to make our franchise better, trying to make our teammates better as we out chasing, a championship. So, we both had bad summers. After losing to the Warriors on our home floor, and have to answer for it all summer long. I could speak for him and I could speak for myself that it was tough. So going into this season, we kept all of that in mind.
Jaylen, when the Al Horford foul was being reviewed, Joe brought everybody in and tried to. It seems like he was being forceful with a message. He was saying, I was trying to read lips, and he was saying, he's like, I don't care who is doing something. Can you let us into that huddle at all? What he was trying to tell you guys to close out the fourth quarter there?
Just execute, be better at execution down the line. That's a point of emphasis that we had going into the season in the fourth quarter, our execution. Last year it seems like times we kind of railed off in the fourth quarter, and we had some moments there, and I had some moments where I got to be better, but, we just got to keep throwing punches, and I think that's what he was pushing us to do, like, don't take our foot off the gas.
When he says execute, because he's been saying that's a word he's used a lot, what does that mean for you guys?
Get to our spots, play with pace, read the game, see where our advantages are, keep the advantage, make the right play.
You guys have obviously been around Joe, most of you guys, for the last 3 or 4 years since he's been on the bench. Now that he's in the head coaching job, what have you thought of how he's handled things over the past several weeks moving over, and how do you think he handled things tonight?
I think he's been great. Joe is tough as nails, even when in the midst of everything, all the turmoil, when you look into his eyes, you could tell he was ready. So coming out, you got to see it on the floor, composed, calm, ready, strategic. So we're gonna look forward to I'm looking forward to seeing more from him. I'm looking forward to building that relationship.
Jaylen, the scrum with Marcus and Embiid, you kind of ran in, and then when you're being separated, it looked like you pointed at Embiid or somebody on Philadelphia. It was like, you got one more time, or there's something. What were you saying there? And is that just kind of like a message that you guys aren't going to be messed with?
I mean, yeah, you could say that. I think I seen the play, and I thought the duration of the game, Embiid was getting away with a lot of unnecessary pushing and shoving. Just being a big guy, that's what he do. But he was throwing his weight around a little bit, and I said something before in that moment, but they kind of let it go, brushed it off. So, in that play, once I feel like he was it seemed like he was trying to hurt Smart in a sense. Instincts just came right over. Ended up being nothing, ended up being a play on. Nobody got hurt. We just ended up finishing the game, played some good basketball, but, we got each other's backs out there, and we're not taking no mess this year.
Thank you, Jaylen.
Thank you.